Our guillotine choke works in a position where the suspect or your partner or your opponent is right in front of you. Say they're trying to sprawl, maybe they're on all fours, they're starting to get up from a guard and they're trying to attack you. What they're doing is they're exposing their neck. And your goal for the guillotine is just to wrap the arm where the head is on that side of the head. Just wrap it around and come right below their chin. All right. This has a tendency to give a frontal pressure on the throat, so you got to be careful. To make this really work well, no arms. I don't want any arms, as you can see. Both of his arms are out, and both of my hands are inside on top of his shoulders, wrapped around his throat. Now remember that feeling of lifting a 2x4 off the ground, where I'm just lifting it? Same thing applies. So as I start to lift, I'm not just lifting and pulling, but as I lift, I want to, if there's a circle here, I want it to disappear. I'm going to lift and turn, and that arm actually comes in and just collapses on the neck. So as I grab it, as I lift it off the ground, I squeeze it closed, and he has to come straight up to escape out. Now, we do this a lot, whether we're standing, or more than likely, we've gone to a guard position. You grab a hold, you fall back, and you could wrap right around the legs. As I pull him and prevent him from standing up, which is the escape, all I do is I'm going to arch back, I'm going to close that elbow, close that spot, that space around his neck, and he taps. So all I've done is as I pulled his hips outward, I just fell back and closed it. And that's your guillotine. We'll do the guillotine again just from this backside. So say an opponent is driving in, or I've sat up, I've wrapped around the head, I've gotten under the arm. All I'm going to do is fall back and wrap my legs around. And as I pull him back, I'm going to drop, I'm going to lift up on my forearm, but I'm going to close my arm. Okay, close that space in that his head is in between my arm and his body. So as I pull, and he taps, I'm just closing that arm out. So I'm lifting up, dropping that shoulder, and closing that space.